Hello, welcome in. This is Cleo and my tarot station is all about us creating the reality we want with the energy we have access to, our minds, our bodies, our spirits, and really having the freedom that we signed up for before we came here. So if that intrigues you, hit all the buttons. I was going to freestyle today because I love to do that, but we always have these energies jumping in as tarot readers. And, you know, the wholeness card got stuck to these ones and it wanted to be seen here. So I feel like someone's gone through an immense period of rebuilding and rebalancing. And they're pulling me to this here, this figure here, thought, whatever, right? Scribbling and planning things. And I'm getting a real Two of Wands energy here. Someone who had to really go behind the scenes and really work on themselves because, you know, these cards are really slippery. And again, death energy with the Hermit. This Hermit wanted to be seen. Chariot card. You've worked really hard on building your mindset, building yourself up like a fortress, I'm getting. Maybe after some sort of disappointment or realignment, and that's what we all come in here for. Those things that happen are always signs toward the real path, toward the right path, that golden path. The spiritual path for you will always light up. You know, we're supposed to feel good. So I feel like you had a period of rejuvenation, recalibration, and now maybe you're coming out of hermit mode. I'm not sure, but all I know is you did it. You are whole. There's something that's all coming together for you. It's like all the different parts of yourself are coming together. You planned this, you worked hard on this, you bet on yourself, and you pulled so much power from the universe while you were maybe in hermit mode, reassessing. I'm getting, this could have been you reassessing social directions, career directions, but I'm getting the condition of your soul with this one here. I'm getting you really had to reassess the condition of your soul, go inwards. I'm seeing someone crossing their legs, meditating. I'm seeing incense here. I'm hearing mandala. So it's like you are your own flower of life now. The petals are blooming. I'm seeing petals opening like lotus petals. And this is something you've sat with, an energy you've sat with and developed and evolved. They're so pleased with you. They're so proud of you. I'm seeing fields of flowers blooming for you. They're saying this is what you've done. You might not see it, but in the non-physical, they can see that the choices you made and the direction you took. They're saying when you decided to stay still, when you decided to pause, when you decided to anchor yourself in and create a new version of you, that is what has done this. Now, they're getting in me really powerfully here because in the non-physical, the choices you've made in the physical have bloomed so many beautiful things in non-physical. And this is the permanent realm where we build paradise forever. Your love is so powerful. They want you to write down in the comments, my love is so powerful. I've blossomed 1 billion flowers in the non-physical. So they're saying, bravo, well done for keeping your love and your light and your faith in a world like this where everyone thinks you're crazy to be magical. Well done for being, they're saying, a true spiritual student, but they're giving me guru as well, the teacher and the student combined. We are all teaching, we are all students. So there's something about the balance you found here. They just want you to know you've done so much that you can't see. We've got this one wanting to be seen, the Two of Cups, 333 on my clock. You are in cahoots with the divine realm now. You are whole. They trust you. They've seen what you've done in solitude. They've seen what you've done and how diligent you've been and how focused you've been here with your wand. That might look like a pen, but it's also a wand of focus. This one's getting me enthusiastic because this is like one soul that can get up to your level. Do you know how much you changed the world? It only takes one. It only takes one amazing one, and you are that amazing one. 10 of Cups, you hold the vision for the divine realm in your heart. Pisces energy, but I'm also getting Cancer and Scorpio. So I feel like, you know, when you love something, when you know something to be true, and when you feel it in your heart, I'm getting you are a contender for the divine. You hold the course. It doesn't matter if no one else understands you. It doesn't matter if no one else feels what you feel. You are reliable to the divine realm because you can feel your way to the top. And you know that what's good for you is good for all beings. When you feel love, when you feel passion, when you feel fulfillment, contentment and satisfaction, when your soul and your auric field becomes sparkly, incandescent, I'm getting for you, you know, that shifts the whole world. People catch this. I'm seeing a flame that's multicolored, but they're telling me multidimensional. So you can give people energies and inspiration they might not ever tell you or know. But just your presence, I mean, you're lighting up people's auric fields without them even knowing it. And I'm getting this energy of, we need you now. You know, there's something coming up for you. A perfect positioning where you can use all the things that you've brought together in wholeness. Because you had to decide on this. You know, you had to think through a lot of things. But ultimately, it was your heart. It was you feeling your way, holding your vision that's gotten you to this new platform. I'm getting a new platform of wholeness. There's that energy with the 5 of Cups of the disappointment. And there's nothing the gods, the spirits, the angels, the ancestors, there's nothing the non-physical loves more than seeing someone go from the absolute pits of emotion to feeling like they're on top of the world, to feeling like they can achieve anything, you know, refocusing all of that energy, ignoring the spilled cups, going over that bridge, going into that little castle and thinking, you know what, it might be derelict right now. And that was 555 on my clock. It might be derelict. It might have felt derelict back then, but you got in there and you started cleaning it up. You started painting the walls. You started, you know, burning that incense and playing that music and filling the energy of your own personal inner temple with beautiful energy, you know, picking up what you could and getting on with things. And there's a lovely mature dignity to this. You changed a 5 of Cups to a 10 of Cups because that vision, the vision's in your heart. No one can take away your heart from you. They can disappoint you. And that's why we come to this world, to see how well we can do as a contender, to see if we can hang on to that love, no matter what the scene is showing us, no matter what our own nature feels at the time. We have to be the parent of ourselves. We have to pick ourselves back up, hold our own hand, soothe ourselves. We have to be all of those things. And I'm getting that you did it. You did all of those things with the World card. Fixed energy, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. Mastery of the mind, the heart, the animal nature. And also, I'm getting rendering. The rendering in of... They're giving me otherworldly, but it's new energy. You're bringing in new energy, a new flow of energy, and they can trust you to do this. I'm getting because you're kind, because you're heartful, because no matter how much the world disappoints you, you don't take it out on other people. You don't have to spill off your toxic energy onto others. You don't have to do that. You sat down with yourself. You took responsibility and you thought, what can I do with my power to make this better? And with the World card showing up here, my, oh my, you completed it. You completed this whole new world thing. Look at all this emotion here. You turned 3 spilled cups into 3 full cups of celebration. And now this is what's coming in your new pathway with the 3 of Cups. Celebration, blending with souls who are like yours because you kept yourself preserved, I'm getting. You didn't go for the temptation. You didn't go for the easy fixes when maybe your inner child was in pain, because that's the challenge. Most people, they can ruin their whole bloodline just staying with one person because their inner child feels lonely one day, or the animal nature needs a quick fix. You didn't do that. You did the hermit work. You did the real sage stuff, right? That's why they trust you as a guru. Now, they're not saying you're going to go start a channel and tell people how to live. That's not it. It's about the energy you carry invisibly, sprinkling around so beautifully. And, you know, that rainbow soul of yours, that beautiful, majestic, it's like a gem. It really is like this gem I have here. You know, I love my viewers. You're so multidimensional. You're so sparkly. You're so beautiful. And I love feeling how the divine realm feels for you. You know, I love channeling these messages. 10 of Swords energy, right? They can't take you down. Oh, they can try it, especially when they see a glowing one, right? Now look at this, upright. The Hanged Man is the only card in the whole of tarot that is naturally reversed when it's upright and upright when it's reversed. So I'm going to leave that right there with this Hanged Man energy, because this is you putting the world to rights. This is you putting your world right, standing up, getting on your feet. You can see clearly now. See, with the Hanged Man, you had to submit. You had to go through those mature lessons. You had to accept the things you couldn't change and find the magic amongst the rubble. And you did it. And all these swords now, they're showing me one big, beautiful katana sword. It's the sword of the mind. It's the sword of your focus. It's the sword of your truth, gleaming so beautifully here, like the illuminated halo on the Hanged Man. So what's going on next? Ooh, Oh, you can tell when I'm literally buzzing for tarot. I get so excited pulling these cards. Okay, 3 of Swords. So someone might see you as heartbroken. I feel like people are misinterpreting you because you played your card. You played your hand real close to your chest. You didn't show them your wholeness card. I feel like there's people out there, they ain't got a clue what's going on. And maybe there's something to do with this disappointment. There's something to do with this old world here. They didn't know you had the tenacity. They didn't know you've got your own secret chamber, your own apothecary, your own personal Sherlock Holmes invisible world that you can go into and sink into as a sage of the divine. So there's some people here who haven't got a clue what's going on. They're perceiving you as being in some sort of state or condition that I'm not seeing here. I'm not seeing it. Let's get some clarifiers real quick. Stick with the Rider-Waite on this one. And looky here, who do we have? The Hanged Man again. So you're going from another world, you know, like we attract in certain things on our frequency for the lessons we need to learn at the time. So I feel like you're going to be maybe feeling the tail end of previous people that you attracted in previously, maybe, you know, not understanding that you're in a new place now. Yeah, Page of Cups energy right here. It's like this energy of they don't know who you are, High Priestess. You keep it undercover. You can't tell the world what you are. Most of them don't even have a basic knowledge of astrology. They think that's all crap. So I kind of feel like you're in that kind of position where people don't know who you are, what you are, and they don't know where you're going here. This is interesting with the Two of Swords right here. I feel like you're keeping a bit of mystery, an open mind as to where you're going next. And it's funny. It's almost like if you have a signal in your frequency, when it comes to anyone you've dealt with that's hurt you or disappointed you, people you want to shake off, or, you know, people who you don't feel like benefit you, or you just don't feel like you can take on the next leg of your journey. I feel like your frequency is kind of off grid. It's funny. I'm getting this energy with the High Priestess under here being elevated. It's like people aren't getting a read on your frequency. People who've already been involved in the previous path. So it almost feels like your frequency isn't registering as physical right now. Maybe it's because you did so well in hermit mode. It's like spirit or God or the divine has taken you off grid physically. So that's why I feel like people are confused. They maybe read you as a completely different character. Like they envision you as a character in a story, because human minds all create stories, right? They place you in their mind, in their storyline, as someone completely different to who you know yourself to be and who the divine realm knows you to be. So there could be some defenses with the Seven of Wands right here. It could be that, you know, you've really got to barrier off the old energies who could stop you being great and supreme if you dip back in. So it's nothing personal. You just cannot connect your energy to people that aren't part of this new chapter. It doesn't mean they're toxic. It doesn't mean anything. It just means you're going somewhere new and you're doing it for the divine. This is your spiritual pathway and you don't owe anyone anything. And that's kind of the energy I'm getting here. They don't understand the occult anyway. You can't discuss it with them. You can't show your hand because God's got you under protection and you don't owe them anything. That's coming through very clearly here. Let's have a look at this Ten of Swords, because you might have felt like, see, there's that Page of Cups again, you see, rejecting an offer that seems like friendship. But is it? Is it an opportunist? Is it someone who just wants to be nosy? Because they haven't got a bloody clue, because Spirit's kept you off grid, off radar. You've got your own unique radio signal. And it's out of this world. It's not connected to the physical. So people act funny because they want to know what's going on. They want to know what sort of character you are. They're all the same. You're not. See, Two of Swords again. They can't see what you're up to. They can't see what you're doing. So they will project. Spirit's saying they will project because their mind wants a story. Their mind wants pieces of information that they can fit in like Tetris. And you're not giving it to them, I'm getting. We've got Two of Cups here. So it's almost like maybe you've been trying to avoid people who just aren't on your spiritual wavelength, or you feel like will take you back to an old version of you that will mess you up. And you can't, there's something like you can't let people know things, because when you're manifesting things, if you were to tell people I'm manifesting something really special and I can't talk about it, that would be talking about it. So it's like their nosiness is kind of maybe affecting you. It's a magnetic pull. You can feel them thinking about you maybe. And you're trying to block this out because you've got new relationships, new new ways to flow your consciousness in majesty with the Two of Cups. You don't want no matrix codependent friendships. You don't want people who are only reliable when it suits them because they're playing a game in the catalog social stock market. Real ones only with the Two of Cups. We can't get onto a Two of Cups frequency without a pure and beautiful heart. And I kind of feel like someone's trying to put a hole in your dinghy and deflate your cosmic dinghy so that they can have some company, or so that they can feel like they're on some sitcom and they've got someone to phone or text. You know, a lot of humans act like robots. They just think they've got to fill their day in with generic things they've seen on the TV. You're not like that. You've been separated. You've been taken into your study. I just keep getting this energy of you being in your own study. And it does remind me of that Sherlock Holmes kind of mercurial fascination here. See the Page of Swords here. You're on the pathway of the heart. And something about your emotions and the sanctity, the sacredness, the purity of your heart. And again, that unique energy. And they're telling me God can't find you anywhere else. Like the universe, there's no other version of you. The universe can't find another version of you. God's selfish, you belong to him, right? Goddess is selfish, you belong to her. However you want to put it, you're too divine to be pulled off into some spirits, like giving me energies of like some crusty Coronation Street, you know, like some sitcom that just goes round in circles forever with all these dramas and crappy human animalistic behavior. You're elevated, you're a deity. They want you to write in the comments, I'm a deity and I'm going to be watched, because the blessings are rolling now. You pick the path with the heart, no matter what that means to you. That could mean bumping into your soulmate. That could mean, you know, moving into the world you want to be in, no matter what. But they're going to be watching you, all right? That's why these energies are coming up here. Lots of opportunists, lots of admiration. Let's see the Five of Cups. It's saying be very discerning, because people admire what they want to be. People want to leech off the energy. They want to get near to special people just to take the energy they can't create themselves. And Spirit's saying that ain't helping them. They've got to develop their soul over thousands of years like you have. End of story. Five of Cups. Temperance energy. You did the healing, and this was big, 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 big angelic healing. You could have called on the angels quite a lot. You could have your own personal angel. You know, you could have that own personal temple that you go to find strength and peace and clarity and love. And I feel like you certainly built this up. And again, 1 foot in the water. But this time you're learning to manage your emotions. You're turning chaos into calm. You're finding the angel inside you. When the whole world wants to tempt you to give up and be the lower version of yourself, you pick the higher version, my darling. And that was the best decision you ever made. It's so gorgeous, the amount of peace and bounty I'm feeling on this. I'm seeing beautiful white curtains swilling in the breeze. I'm seeing gorgeous rays of light. I don't know if you're going to be moving somewhere. I'm getting Colombia. I'm also seeing the tip of South America, but I'm ignorant. I don't know what that country is. Paraguay, Argentina kind of energy. Someone could be building something in a new place they've never been before. But I'm going to get back on the reading. They do like to jump in and take over for one person. Okay, show me this. Which one? Which one? 3 of Cups. 9 of Cups. There we go. Picking the heart is always going to get you the win, right? And you've purified your emotions here with the World card. It's so beautiful to me that I can tell you that any of those bad feelings you felt in the 5 of Cups, you're never going to feel again. It's over. 9 of Swords energy. You've closed the door on that. You did the responsible work. And it could have been that you took multiple issues that you've dealt with in previous incarnations and lifetimes, and you did them all really quickly with the 9 of Swords. Again, that idea of you having one sharp, gleaming sword now. Not all the mental tension of the 9 and the 10 of Swords, but just this purity, this clarity, knowing that the universe serves your heart, knowing that the universe gives you everything you want. There's that wand. Okay, so going from the study, going from the background, reliance on self and reliance on spirit, now you're going out into the physical with this wand and being like, yeah, bang, that's mine. I'm going to show the universe how powerful God is. I'm going to show the universe that when you're truly loyal to God, to the heart, when you don't let men and women and people control you, but you keep looking up, all you got to do is point and be like, God, I want this, and God will give it to you. You know, people don't understand. I feel all the energy of these so-called Christians judging people, thinking they're better than people because they're Christian. That's the complete opposite of what Christ would do, by the way. But like, they don't understand that when you are truly godly, you're allowed to be a brat. You're allowed to be a brat of the Godhead. You've done the trustworthy stuff. You've done the studious stuff. You've done the scholarly stuff, the spiritual refinement. You've distilled your own consciousness. You've moved and mentally alchemized your own thoughts and emotions. And now it's like God wants you to be a brat. God wants you to enjoy the cosmic supermarket he provided, she provided, whatever, right? But now it's your time to go crazy with this Ace of Wands. Now it's your time to go for everything you want. There's that King of Pentacles, luscious abundance in the physical. And you're getting this because you did the spiritual work with respect and passion and tenacity. Turned your world the right way up. Emperor energy. You're in control now. That's the temple of the mind. That's what the Emperor means. Anyone can get to Emperor status if they've got the mindset where they understand reality and they do all the steps that the tarot so teasingly provides us with. And then they see the evidence in their reality of everything coming into place. And that's what you're going to see here with the solidity of the Emperor and the King of Pentacles, Taurus energy, Aries energy, the bull and the ram, charging forward, getting what you want. You could see this Ace of Wands as one big horn, right? You could see it as one big horn because that's what it is. You've got the power to point at what you want with passion and grace. God's saying, I gave you your wings. I gave you your wings. You've earned your wings. You're not in the same cycle anymore. You're in a whole new airy cycle. See, this is the thing. I don't know if you're in a certain neighborhood or you're in a certain scenario where people don't know what's going on with this Three of Swords over here, but they're not seeing this vision, this Ten of Cups. Maybe they don't think you've got family. Maybe they don't think you've got spiritual power or you've hidden it. I don't know. But they're perceiving you as being weak when you're strong. That's all I know here. They don't know your private business, so they assume things. The mind provides them false information because something about the people you've been dealing with, knowing about what you're up to gives them strength and security. I'm hearing monitor. They monitor you. So this could be a monitoring spirit. This could be an enemy team player. Spirit saying they are legion. When one member of the enemy team gets hold of information, they all get hold of it because they work off of the same hive mind, the same server. So they're saying keep your information very close to your chest. We've got the star energy here. A new pathway for you. But these lower vibrational energies are curious, trying to monitor you. I get it now. No fear. They're saying you're gods, but they're just saying don't go back to what you already rejected for somebody out there. We need a new deck. We need a new deck. Leave that star card there. And we're gonna clarify judgment here. This big rebirth. This is you getting your wings, coming out of the old 3D world, coming out of the world where people are fearful and greedy and can't hear God, can't see God, can't smell the flowers, right? You're going into the flowery realm with everything you created in non-physical being shown to you somehow in the physical. So you might not have 1,000 fields of roses showing up on your doorstep, but you're going to see the beauty of your soul showing up in your reality. Like little rosebuds. I keep getting this, the darling buds of May and, you know, gorgeous energies of new flowers, new blooms, new life. Because you did the work and, you know, everyone on this planet has got free will. They can choose to sink down lower or they can choose to rise up higher, and you chose to rise up higher. And this is what it is with the Queen of Pentacles. You know, the King of Pentacles has got all of the wealth and the family and this beautiful, comfortable positioning. But the Queen of Pentacles coming out on Judgment shows me that, again, those buds popping up, right? Flowers popping up. The Queen of Pentacles is essentially the queen of paradise, if you want to see it that way. You know, I can picture her watering the roses that the Persians created in the original gardens of paradise in Persia. So that's what they're showing me for this. You have a unique positioning. They're showing me the golden key card, showing that you are one of only, they're telling me 0.2% of people get this golden key card to truly point the Ace of Wands where they want it. They're saying so many people watch tarot, but only the best get to actually be tarot, to get to actually be what tarot teaches us, and you are one of them. So this is satisfaction in the heart with the queens. So physical satisfaction, things in your physical reality. The dream is going to look like how you want it, and you're going to realize how simple this is. You've already realized that most things in life are a distraction from getting that loot, and you didn't let it happen to you. I'm hearing false spirituality tried to lure you because they don't want you getting that loot, right? And they masquerade. You did your own study. Seek ye first the kingdom of God, not the spiritual teachings of man or woman. Seek ye first the kingdom of God. right? I've had experiences with psychics lately, and I can see why it says in the Bible, do not deal with them, because they work for the 3D matrix. And the minute they get one psychic message that's accurate, they don't even care where the information's coming from, as long as they get paid and as long as they've got a job, right? So be very careful. Seek ye first the kingdom of God, even above Cleo, right? I don't want people listening to me. If my information syncs up with something and pings your soul, cool. Other than that, ignore me, right? You've got your own guidance system. And that's what I'm getting for the person watching this. You've got your own guidance system. And it's so beautiful. Let's clarify this Two of Swords, because they had to be mysterious on the cliffhanger, right? Oh, wow. Six of Wands with the High Priestess. It's funny. God wants to keep this mysterious for you, because sometimes the beauty is in the surprise, and the beauty is in knowing you can have whatever you want, but also knowing the universe can bring it to you in ways that are better than we could ever control or imagine. So with the High Priestess coming out, your victory is in maintaining this peaceful, beautiful, dignified position. Six of Wands energy, no matter what it is, it's a win. That's what I'm getting here. And Two of Pentacles, let's see. Yeah, something about trying to destabilize you because you're an initiate. Someone's projecting weakness at you because you haven't told them what's going on. And they're assuming, they're projecting. You might be able to feel this. They don't even realize they're trying to destabilize you. They don't even realize they're watching or a monitoring spirit. They're just automatic, right? Yin realm, number 2, High Priestess. This is heaven on earth. You see this? Like those swirling curtains I saw earlier? You could be going somewhere nice. You could be going to Italy, somewhere where it's beautiful, European. Feels like you're in the 1930s kind of energy. Big, tall ceilings. Beautiful sounds outside, lovely coffee. That's what I'm getting. By the book. You did it perfectly. You didn't get swallowed up by any false spirituality. Okay, that's particularly coming through here. All these control freaks that think that just because something worked for them that they've got the key, when we're all individuals. You've got your own bloody key. You did it by the book. You found God in yourself, knowing that each human can only find God at their level of consciousness, but the gods can find God everywhere. All right, so this is your milk and honey, yin realm, giggling, happiness, being sensual, being loved on, milk and honey. Whatever this means for you, you're diving into this. Ambrosia of the gods, the honey and nectar. It's gorgeous. We'll get a charm. We'll get a charm. And, you know, it's one thing being full of gratitude, yeah, but what they're saying is this is yours. We've been doing this for eons, learning how to manifest, learning how to control our thoughts, learning how to distill the emotions that are a gift from the gods. And this is just what you've earned. And they don't want you to think you've got to walk around. Like, I know whoever I'm speaking to, and you're not one of these. They're just giving me the phrase false prophet, like someone tested you and tried to make up they were higher up spiritually than you, or something weird like that. But you know that now it's your time to party on the earth. I feel like you're someone who knows that God doesn't reduce. God expands everything. And you are one of the only ones who can bring this much heaven on earth. All right. The Alpha. Okay. The Alpha and the Omega. Top of the pyramid, baby. Write down in the comments. I am a top of the pyramid consciousness. And then what I've got here is I love ballet. So there's something delicate and beautiful again with the yin realm energy, and something complete coming in for you. The things you love are protected. The things you love are waiting for you. The things you love are protected in a circle of divine energy. And it's almost like you provide this circle of divine energy, or you're coming into your true circle here with that full sovereignty of the lion. Lions have the highest frequency of all creatures on earth in terms of the spiritual viewpoint, because they love their family and they stick together as a pack and they've got the heart. So that's what I'm getting for you. I hope this reading's helped. I love you loads.